When Superman vs. Batman comes out, I'm going to look back on the film and I'm going to remember that this film had the weirdest and strangest casting decisions I've ever seen. So earlier today we found out who's going to be playing Lex Luthor and Alfred in the new Superman vs. Batman film. And before I get on to who plays Lex Luthor, let me just say that Jeremy Irons is playing Alfred in the new Superman vs. Batman film, and I am happy with that. Jeremy Irons is a fantastic actor. I see him as Alfred. Obviously he's going to be different than Michael Caine from the Dark Knight trilogy, and that's what I'm really excited to see, what he brings different for Alfred, and I can't wait to see what he does. And for Lex Luthor, everyone already knows. It's Jessie Eisenberg as Lex Luthor, and I'm not gonna lie, when I first heard that Jessie Eisenberg was Lex Luthor, one word crossed my mind. What? I was in school, my friend tells me, hey, guess what? They just announced Jessie Eisenberg is gonna be playing Lex Luthor. I was like, hell no. He sends me a picture and I'm like, oh crap, it's true. I'm gonna be honest, like, I've had a few hours, I didn't want to make the video right away because I wanted some time to think about it. And now that I have some time to think about it, I've changed my mind a little bit. Now, let me tell you something. I have mixed feelings about this, I like Jessie Eisenberg. He's a funny guy. But Lex Luthor, I'm sorry, I just do not see it. And I read that Zack Snyder said now that we casted Jessie Eisenberg, it allows us to take the character in a new, different direction. And I can see that, they're taking it in a different direction. But the thing is that when you have Lex Luthor menacing the smartest guy and pretty much in the whole planet, the menacing foe that goes up against Superman, I don't see Jessie Eisenberg as that. I mean, first off, he's not menacing, physically imposing. I mean, he's a scrawny guy, I'm not saying, he needs to be buff or anything like that, but he's just not imposing, he's not menacing. I'm just going to see the guy who created Facebook going up against Superman and Batman. And the thing that worries me is that when I'm seeing Batman versus Superman, I'm going to be seeing Jessie Eisenberg like this. Oh, you don't like what I'm doing? Okay, I'm going to use Facebook against you, Yeah, okay, yeah, I deleted you as a friend on Facebook. Yeah, I'm going to use Facebook against you, Superman and Batman. Yeah, that's right, I'm going to create a page that says Superman and Batman sucks. Credit. If Jessie Eisenberg surprises me, I will say it in my review in Superman vs. Batman. I was wrong, I was wrong. You surprised me, Jessie Eisenberg. You earned my respect. But until then, I just have mixed feelings about this. And the thing is, only time will tell, like, I was pissed off when I heard about it. But then once I started really to think about it, I was like, this could be a new, fresh take on the character. But I just felt that there were much more better choices. I mean, at one point, Bryan Cranston was rumored to play Lex Luthor. That would have been a phenomenal Lex Luthor. Or they were in talks of Joaquin Phoenix as Lex Luthor, and that would have been fine. That would have been interesting casting choice, and that would have been really cool to see on screen. We get Jessie Eisenberg, and I just can't see him as Lex Luthor. I just can't. He's not menacing. One thing about the Superman vs. Batman film that I've noticed, that every single news that keeps coming out of it, it always worries me to an even higher degree. You get Ben Affleck as Batman. I'm fine with that right now. Then you get Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman in the film. Next thing you know, you have Jessie Eisenberg as Lex Luthor, Jeremy Irons as Alfred, which is fine. I'm happy with that. But Jessie Eisenberg as Lex Luthor? And Superman vs. Batman is pushed back to 2016. I'm just hoping that this film comes out good, because if Warner Brothers F's up this movie, Superman vs. Batman, okay, you maybe have messed up a little bit in Man of Steel, but if you mess up this film, you're gonna get some serious fan backlash, okay? Right now, you think Jessie Eisenberg is getting a bunch of hate right now because he's playing Lex Luthor. Just imagine the kind of hate you're gonna get, Warner Brothers, if you mess up this film. So overall, Jeremy Irons as Alfred, I'm fine with that. That's a great casting choice. Jessie Eisenberg as Lex Luthor, I gotta say it, only time will tell. We'll see what happens. I'm not a fan of the choice. I would have preferred another actor, Joaquin Phoenix, hell, even Bryan Cranston, to play Lex Luthor. But I guess that's what we have right now. I would have been fine if it was like this, that Jessie Eisenberg was playing a younger Lex Luthor. And later in the film, Superman vs. Batman, we see an older Lex Luthor. I would like to see that, because the thing is, I don't think that he can carry a film as a villain. Hopefully Jessie Eisenberg does a great job as Lex Luthor, but I don't know. So those are my thoughts as Jessie Eisenberg as Lex Luthor and Jeremy Irons as Alfred, guys, for the new Superman vs. Batman film. What do you think of this choice, guys? Are you happy about this, or you're like, you know what? We'll see how it happens, or you're just completely against this choice? I will understand if you're on either side. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, and have a nice day.